Thank you, MC, for the introduction. Magandang tanghali sa inyong lahat. My name is Wai Kok, representing Daikin Philippines today to share with you our company directions. First of all, I would like to welcome everyone and thank you for taking your precious time to join us today. And today, in fact, is our 10 years doing business in the Philippines. And before this, we have been in the Philippine market since 1950. But for Daikin Philippine Air Conditioning, we have registered in 2009. And this year, 2019, mark our 10 years anniversary serving the Philippine consumers. So, to share with you our company directions later on, I will talk about issues related to the environment and also energy saving and also the regulations of the Philippines market. Daikin Global has this year, 2018, we have posted another high record sales worldwide, despite the challenging market conditions, especially the current trade war between the US and China, and also the higher fuel price in the market. As you all know, the fuel price is going up. For Daikin, we always believe four key developments to sustain our business globally. Number one, we develop human resource. We put a lot of emphasis on human resources developments. Number two, we create innovations. We always lead the market with innovative product in the market. And number three is the ability of Daikin developing new market. We have been everywhere in the world. We even going to South Africa market, Latin America market, and also Pacific Island market. Everywhere we have been creating new markets. And also lastly, because we also believe in our management philosophies in Daikin Group. So based on these four fundamental or pillar, we continue to grow our business globally. And in the Philippines itself, we also, based on these fundamentals, continue to grow our business in coming years based on these fundamentals. So I'm going to share with you some new development in the Philippine market. Let's go to the economic outlook and also some update on our government new regulations. In 2019, everybody is aware of the economic situation currently in the Philippines. One of the performers in the Asian country, and also the government build okay. The government okay. So I use this. Mine or okay. So with the government continue its build program, especially in the infrastructure, airport, seaport, and also expressway. So this will continue to create a lot of opportunity in terms of labor market, and create a lot of jobs. So with this, we foresee that next 3 to 5 years, we will still continue to grow the market in the Philippines. Unfortunately, there is some setback in the economic outlook, especially the currency where based on the research from ADB, they are forecasting our peso to go to 58 against US dollar by of 2019. So this will also increase the risk inflations in 2019. So these are the outlook that we have to look into. And aside from that, in 2019, in fact before 2019, the government's already going to implement two very important regulations in the market in the Philippines. The number one regulation is the energy labeling standard, where the full implementation will be expected in January 2020, where most of the air conditioning have to comply with the star rating. You can see on the table, CSPF regulation, where those air conditioning have to meet certain energy saving, and they rate based on star, 1 star, 0 star to 5 star. And the number two regulation that they are going to implement, but this the part in January 2020, the government want to fix out all the R22 refrigerant in the market. This is to preserve the environment and also the global warming protections, and in line with our UN. So what will happen to the market? These two regulations is being implemented. So the wind conditioning, which is traditionally by many consumer, will find it difficult to meet the star rating standard because of the efficiency. And also this will create a lot of inverter market, because inverter air conditioning is the most efficient air conditioning for residential use. So Daikin will, based on this, we will develop more future to meet regulations by the
always go back to basic, use this method. So what have we would like to review our 2018 activity where Daikin have done. In fact, in 2018, due to the increase in manpower and also sales, we have to expand our office from our office in Ortigas to the new office in Exa Tower, which have double the space of the working space. We moved to the new office in October 2018. Aside from that, our regional office, we are also upgrading because of the increased manpower. In Davao office, we have moved to the new office also recently, and Cebu office, we are going to move also in the later part of this year. So aside from moving new office, we also introduced VRV X and VRV A series in 2018. These activities are all 2018. And R32 Sky Air commercial series. All these new product is to produce more energy efficiency product and also environmental friendly products to the markets. And number 3 is our brand reinforcement, as our brand name in the market are still not so strong. So we put a lot of investment or expenditure on brand awareness. So we join the biggest hatchback exhibitions in Manila, and also other exhibition which is smaller, which we don't mention here. These activities are all to enhance the brand awareness in the market. And last important activity we did in 2018 was the collaboration with Testa Kainta for training purposes. As you know that in the aircon industry, it's not only the product itself. If you want to buy the aircon, installation is also important to make sure that the aircon is working well. So in this sense, we work with Testa, Kainta, and we actually have an MOU with them and sign an agreement with them that we actually sponsor most of the tools and also products for them to train the installer in the market. So this is also part of our duty to educate the installer so that they follow the specifications and the right installation processes. So with these collaborations, we will use also this facility to train our installer and also dealers through these training facilities. 2019, again a challenging year for us. What are we going to do and focus in 2019? Number one, we will continue to expand the sales network because you know Philippines has many islands, so to reach out to the consumer and also the customer in the regional. So we have to expand our sales and service office, especially those far away from the main city. We will open up the office in North Luzon, most likely in northeast area, and also eastern Visayas, and northeast Mindanao, which is more on the Zamboanga area. Number two, we also continue to launch new products to suit the market needs. Number one, we will launch the large floor mounted, where the product is suitable for industry or airports, where you see the big floor mounted. We also will introduce the upgraded room aircon. We call it Residential Air Conditioning Series, FTKC, and FTKM, which have more better features. And also, we will introduce Multi-S series for residential, which all these products will be introduced by my colleague later on. And number three, we will definitely want to strengthen our after-sales service because not only selling aircon, we also want to take care of the after-sales service to the customer. We will continue to collaborate with Testa and also Don Bosco for third-party training facility, which we already identified to work with them to build more training facilities nationwide. And we want to also launch our spare part program and offering installation tools to our customer, to our installer, so that they can provide better service to the end user. And lastly, of course, we will want to continue to reinforce our brand. Aside from the activity we did last year, this year we continue to promote immortalizations to the market, following the new guideline from the governments. And also, we want to localize our brand by appointing a new ambassador, probably by second quarter of this year, so that our brand is more closer to the Filipino. So these are the four major activities that we will focus in 2019. So with that, I end the company direction and also take this opportunity to thank all my media friends for coming again. And I hope you can help us to spread this news to the public that Daikin is always taking care of the environment, and also we want to develop product that suitable for the Philippine market with more energy saving, because we know Philippines has the highest electricity cost in the Asian country. So please help us to spread this. And with that, I end my presentation. Thank you very much for your attention. Thank you.